Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Wednesday, December 24th. Yes, it's Christmas Eve, 2025. Of course, this is a day that is sacred to astrologers because it was the Magi, which literally meant astrologers or wise men, who came from the east to find the baby Jesus, probably under the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction of 5 to 6 BC, but the historicity of it is proving probably that Jesus was not born in December. But in any case, we celebrate astrologers today, so it's a special day for us. In any case, the sun today is at 3 degrees of ultra serious, get things done, and by the way, respect my own authority while you're at it, Earth sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is very tradition-minded. The moon today is moving through the latter degrees of very unconventional, often visionary, sometimes just a little strange and weird, air sign of Aquarius, and that makes kind of a strange combination by itself. But the moon makes only one aspect later on, and then it moves into a different sign. Not only that, there is another planet that is changing signs today, so we call this a chameleon day, a day where more than one planet changes signs, and that planet happens to be Venus, the planet of love and affection, beauty, the arts, and general harmony of life. And it is shifting from fire sign Sagittarius into the earth sign of Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn. I don't want anything unconventional. I just want what my parents wanted. I love the Christmas tradition. It's that kind of an energy. So we expect Venus to be pretty happy in Capricorn, at least for the next couple of days. 8:26 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that's exact. 11:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4:26 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time is when Venus moves into Capricorn. And the only aspect the moon makes today is a hard square, a 90-degree angle from 28 degrees of Aquarius to Aquarius's ruling planet, which happens to be Uranus, the planet of sudden change and often chaos, which is sitting at 28 degrees of Taurus. That occurs 1:42 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 9:42 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That makes this an anything can happen sort of a day. So heighten your awareness. Be careful today on the roads. Just easy does it. Stay steady in your consciousness today. It's the only aspect that the moon makes while in Aquarius. It does move into the mystical, magical, and often very creative and escapist water sign of Pisces later on. That occurs at 5:09 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1:09 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. But hallelujah, the day ends well. Santa does his thing under a very wonderful energy, and that is the moon at 0 degrees of Pisces in a harmonious 60 degrees sextile to Venus at 0 of Capricorn. Primo, sweet, wonderful. This is a one of those peppermint patty sorts of energies. This is really nice. 6:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:06 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I'm thinking of a candy cane. That was my reference there. This is a candy cane kind of energy. So the night ends well. Santa, we love you. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please book it on my website. 2026 is right around the corner. starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. It was probably the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction which guided the astrologers to the baby Jesus. In any case, enjoy this day and night, no matter what. Oh, 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 oh.